So today I wanted to talk about how to deal with your past. This is something that I've always wanted to learn, and I'm glad that I'm using this platform to share what I've learned over the years with you guys. So honestly, there's no real way of dealing with the past besides accepting that your past happened and allowing yourself to move forward. You just don't let go of something and you don't just forget about it or anything like that. First, you have to accept it because, in truth, you don't forget about it. It's still there in the back of your mind. But as long as you don't give your past or whatever is in your mind life, you don't constantly revisit what's going on in your mind because it's something talking to you for sure. But if you don't revisit that past in your mind mentally, don't play it back, then it's no longer happening. It's no longer affecting the way you feel and the way you do things because now you're not thinking with your past. You're thinking you're thinking from a place of the future and not from a place of the past. So first you have to accept that what happened in your past had happened. It's not your fault. Maybe it's your fault, but if it's your fault, forgive yourself for whatever you did or for whatever you didn't do. Accept it and know that you can't go back and change the time and change whatever the circumstance was. No matter how many times you rewind that tape and try to give life to your past, it's not going to happen. You just have to make the best of today, the future, and start living in the present and thinking about the future. What I'm trying to say is, you have to be able to move on, move forward, accept it, use it as a foundation for where you're going. You know, your past is something that happened or something that had created the person that you are now. So if you choose to let your past create a monster, you're gonna be a monster. But if you choose to use that past, that foundation, and create a role model, a hero, somebody changing lives not just for themselves but for others, then your past was worth it. Your past built you. You'll be able to say that anywhere you go, that I am here because of my past, and I'm stronger today because of my past. Don't think of your past as something negative. Think of it as something that built you. Accept whatever happened to you. It could have been something bad. It could have been something good. Accept that it happened and move forward. Don't ever let it hold you back. Don't let it decide how you do things or who's going to help you next. You just have to move forward. You have to analyze things from a different state of mind, not from the part of your mind that says we're still living in the past. Because if you're still living in the past, you still operate like you're in the past, and there's no future in the past. You'll be doing the same thing that you did in the past. You have the same results like you had in the past if you operate from that state of mind in the past. But if you use the future side of your mind, you're going in the right direction. You start talking in the future. You start living in the present. I will. I'm going to do this. I'm doing this. No, I'm going to continue to do this. This is what I want. I'm heading towards this. These are my goals. If you use those type of language, you'll be able to manifest whatever you want. You won't be living in your past. You will now do what you are asking, what you are searching for, how to conquer your past, how to get away from your past. because you have started speaking in the present, you have started living in the present. So, you want to start today? Start speaking in the present. You have to start today. Move forward. And you get there. Trust me, you will. The past has nothing over you. Use it as your foundation. In fact, it's at the bottom of your feet. What grows up is what you're building. And if you continue to build good stuff in your past, you get over it. It's underneath you. You're above it. And that is what I mean. Keep living in the future. Keep moving forward. Don't ever let anybody bring up your past and try to use it against you. And even if they do, it won't hurt you. It won't affect what you're continuing to do or what you want to do, because you've accepted it. You've accepted that it happened. You didn't just forget about it. You didn't just let it go and leave it there. And whenever you think about it, it affects you mentally, emotionally, physically. Nothing like that. Because you have to accept it. You have to accept that shit gone wrong. Things happen. And you can't change it. So don't give life to your past. Accept it. Use it as a foundation. Speak in the present. Speak in the future. Live for the now and walk into tomorrow. Don't think about yesterday. And if you think about yesterday, find the faults that you made yesterday to correct them today. Guys, I just wanted to share this thought with you. Thank you guys. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Peace.